F1 Academy primarily functions as a developmental driver program for women in the single-seater series. However, they do more than just this series. F1 Academy actually has two other main programs that they work with and promote. So for today's lecture, pull up a seat and grab a drink as we discuss Discover Your Drive and the Champions of the Future Academy. Champions of the Future Academy is an international karting series run by the group RGMNC and basically functions for the purpose of talent identification. This series is made up of 3 different mixed gender categories, including the minis, which is ages 8 to 11, juniors, which is ages 11 to 14, and seniors, who are 14 to 17. Each of these 3 categories take 36 drivers who race across Europe and the Middle East over 6 weekends, both of which are double-head race weekends for a total of 12 races throughout the year. The series' main goal is to make racing more accessible to younger drivers, and they do this by doing some cost limitations, including a cap on entry fees, and they have a chassis lottery. So the car itself, they have a lottery for you to basically not have to pay for this. And this is all to basically work on decreasing financial requirements because it is such an expensive sport to participate in. However, it is still a very expensive sport to participate in, even with these kind of cost caps in place. If you go to the Champions of the Future website, or just see what I have posted on the screen, which is a screenshot from their website, you can see how much it does cost to participate in each category, which ranges from about 23,000 to 29,000 euros. If you take a look at the Champions of the Future Academy, or the screenshot I have pulled up here, you can see how much it does cost to still participate in this series. It's ranging from 23,000 to 29,000 euros per category, and this includes fees such as a complete new kart and engine, awning space at each racetrack, kart trolley and a workbench, all tires and fuel, and the logistics of all of this material. Now, what these fees don't cover is travel expense. So on average, these are 4-day weekends. Say you fly in on the day you start the racing and you fly out the day it ends, you're still spending 3 nights in locations. And some of these are in Dubai, Spain, Italy. It ranges year to year, obviously, but it's like these are still not necessarily the cheapest places to go. So you're paying flight costs and hotel costs, and then you also have to feed everybody traveling. So it's, my rough estimation, to be quite honest, would be almost the same amount that you're paying in fees to be in the series. You would also have to pay in travel, food, lodging expenses as well. Now, I'm not saying all of this to be like, oh, shock value, this all costs so much. We know how much this sport costs, especially if you're into it. It is very expensive compared to a lot of other sports. And the fact that this is the affordable version still isn't the best price, but I get it's better. And I know it's really hard to like work it down, the price, because there is so much involved. But it is still nice to see that people are taking steps to help reduce the pricing, because I know it is a lot and it does very much so limit who is able to participate. But speaking of how much it costs, this is kind of where F1 Academy comes in. As I mentioned earlier, this is run by an outside group. F1 Academy, for the Champions of the Future, basically just functions as a form of financial support for certain drivers. So what they do is, in each category, F1 Academy selects 3 young girls who are participating to receive financial subsidies to help fund their driving. They also receive an F1 branded kart and livery to race in as well for their season. On top of that, 3 women from the seniors categories are selected to participate in F1 Academy test drives at the end of the 2024 season this year. And this is a way to help create the pipeline of talent from karting into F1 Academy, which is really kind of the overall goal of this program with F1 Academy, is to use it as a way to identify new talent and bring it up the pipeline, especially young women. In Champions of the Future, F1 Academy definitely takes a much more backseat funder, benefactor kind of role, as opposed to what they do in Discover Your Drive. F1 Academy's Discover Your Drive is a program that started in 2023 along with the F1 Academy series itself, and its main initiative is to increase female participation both on and off track in motorsport. When this program was launched, it came with 3 main pillars that they put out to the public: community, youth engagement, and talent identification. These are kind of their 3 main things they're going for under the program. So obviously community, they want to build a community of people. They want to support talent, and they want to find more youth engagement in the sport. It's all kind of self-explanatory if I'm being completely honest. These main pillars are really put to work through F1 Academy's Discover Your Drive Karting UK program that they run in combination with Motorsport UK, which is the governing body of all four-wheeled racing in the UK, and with Team Sport UK, who operates 35 approximately karting venues all across the UK. This program uses Team Sport UK's karting instructors all across the UK to help them identify girls around 8 to 12 who show real promise and talent for the sport. After that, girls who are showing potential talent can be invited to join the Discover Your Drive Race Academy, where they receive 5 coaching sessions that help equip them with skills and techniques necessary to compete throughout junior levels of karting. In 2023, we saw the program launch in 6 locations throughout the UK, and it returned a 265% increase in participation in the British Indoor Karting Championships from young women, which is a phenomenal result. And because of that result, they have expanded the program to 35 venues across the UK for this year. Now, this is not the only thing launched for 2024 from Discover Your Drive. They also have a career discovery program. This program gives students around university age the opportunity to explore professional pathways in motorsport. Now, it is focused on university age students and is considered a complete learning opportunity. So it's open to people regardless of background or industry experience. This is done over the course of race weekends, where they basically invite local STEM students to participate by coming in for the 4 days they race and experiencing job opportunities and just what people do on and off track throughout an F1 weekend. So during these weekends, students are paired off to an F1 Academy team, and they do both on track, off track, learning kind of whatever's most relevant to what they want to know. So they explore a variety of pathways, including engineering, marketing, sponsorships, hospitality, broadcast journalism, event operations, community outreach, and logistics. So it does cover pretty much everything. These career opportunities are huge because it allows these students to start developing a network. It allows them to know exactly where they want to go and if this is the right fit for them. And it also helps expose students to perhaps pathways they hadn't considered prior to attending. This isn't the only career opportunity stuff F1 Academy does. They do also have a portion of their website, which I will link below, that lists job opportunities and kind of gives you an easier link to job boards for F1 teams. So if you're interested in any of that, just check out the link below. It gives you all the information for teams that are hiring and these career days if you're a university student looking to get involved. So between Discover Your Drive and Champion of the Future Academy, it's clear to see F1 Academy has continued their support of women in motorsport, both on and off the track, starting at younger ages, of girls before they make it to single-seater racing, and of women who want to work in other fields like engineering, hospitality, journalism. I think personally this is a really great investment for F1 Academy and F1 as a whole to be making, because you want people to do these jobs. Why not get people who are excited to do them? You know, I am very interested to see if this has any long-term effects, if we start seeing more women participating both in racing and non-racing roles within the F1 ecosystem, and if they continue to develop this program further to provide more opportunities to people who aren't normally afforded them. I know this one was also super quick. I promise I have longer ones coming, it just takes time. But thank you for hanging in there. That is all I have for today. As always, please remember to do your homework, like the video, hit subscribe, leave a comment if you have anything you want to say, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. You know what? The turtleneck thing started as a bit, but now I just keep doing it.